Hey guys, it's Fab. Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be going over the New World data mining update that they just kind of released. Ignore the hair, ignore the jacket. We just had our first snowfall today, so I had to go outside and plow the driveway. But regardless, I'm making a video right after that. So let's go ahead and kind of jump into everything. So they got a table of contents here, pretty much describes all of the things. So when you want to check it out for yourself, I'll leave a link down below. Go ahead and check this out, and you can kind of jump around and see what you want to see specifically. But the things that we're going to cover today is, so one for thing is dungeon mutations. So the devs are working on a system for different difficulties in dungeons. Seems like a little bit like Mythic Plus in World of Warcraft, or if you guys play like even just Minecraft dungeons or Destiny 2, you can upgrade the difficulty, get better rewards, so on and so forth. But they're also going to be adding mutations. So there are 16 mutations so far, which is pretty interesting. Is it 16 mutations? For more fun, there are 16 mutations in FX World of Warcraft to change mechanics like in dungeons. Unfortunately, there's only a description for one mutation in the string's data. Okay, so it doesn't say exactly how many there are so far, but here's the mutations of the names that they were able to get. So we got like Barbaric, Censored, Desiccated, Eternal, Fiendish, Frenzied, Hellfire, Icebound, Indomitable, Oppressive, Overgrown, Savage, Storm, Hellfire, Magus, and Windstorm. So, pretty interesting. What do you guys think about this? I think it's a good way to get us to play some of these dungeons or expeditions again. Because granted, as of right now, you just pretty much do it for XP. Then once you hit 60, there's not really a point to do it unless you're going back for, like talismans and stuff like that for crafting. So that's a good way to, get everybody to kind of go back and play some of the older content and make it still feel like fresh and not the same thing over again. Because, I mean, let's be real, you can run Armine in like 10 minutes at this point. So it's kind of a null point to play like that. So some new UI elements, don't really need to go over that too much. There is new dungeons, so we already knew that 6 new dungeons were being worked on. It seems like the first new dungeon will be Isabella's Lair in Shatter Mountain, and indeed in the new zone Brimstone Sands. So we got 2 new dungeons going to be confirmed coming sooner than the other, so that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. I like the dungeons. The dungeons are a lot of fun. I think the only downside is I think I'd like to see a little bit more mechanics, like puzzle mechanics, and where I always go back to Destiny 2, like playing Destiny 2 and trying to figure out how to get past a certain area. People would be racing because the dungeons would be hard and difficult with the puzzle mechanics. I kind of would like to see something like that instead of every fight just being fight your way through. But either way, here's what the key looks like for Isabella's Lair, which looks pretty cool. And then we get like the loading screen for Innes Caverns. So that's pretty cool. And then we get to look at the key icon, and you can actually start to see some of the way the area is gonna look for the sands area. I'm looking forward to that. So they are working on a spectator mode, which is interesting for PvP. I assume this would be maybe used for Outpost Rush as well. I think Spectre mode would be awesome for wars as well, if the shot caller could use that to kind of like oversee his part of the war a little bit. I don't know. They'd have to do some controlling on that, but regardless, I think that's kind of cool. Spectator mode, I like that. Group Finder, this one is interesting. So the developers are working on a Group Finder tool. Currently, it's just for dungeons. So apparently, people are having troubles finding people. I guess I find recruitment really easy, the recruitment chat. Granted, I have a company where I can pull people from if I need to. I just post in the Discord, or I just post in the company chat like, hey, I'm looking for this, and I'm able to get somebody. But for some people, or for majority of people who don't have companies, I can understand having a group finder being easy. But in all honesty, that recruitment chat is easy to use. So I don't know. This is a little weird for me. I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess just making things easier. So we get a first look at Brimstone Sands as a new 60+ area in the west. It takes heavy inspiration from ancient Egypt and Romans. 2 different types of cultures. Things we'll find are pyramids, sand dunes, oasis, cactus plants, sandstone, scorpions, scarabs, serpents, Roman temples, camps, and more. So we get our first images. I think this area looks really cool. I've always been a big fan of like Egypt and Greece kind of architecture and look. So this stuff is really cool, especially this upside down pyramid. I think this area is going to be really cool looking, and I'm looking forward to checking it out. I think it's going to be really cool. Okay, so moving on, what else? So we get some of our icons of areas. So, you know, you get your elite zones. So it looks like you got like 4 elite zones. Some new discoverable areas. I don't know what this would be, but yeah, regardless. So we get the loading screens of that of the area, or I think these might even be tied to town board quest. But regardless, looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this area. That's cool. Achievements. So there's gonna be new resources coming. It looks like coarse sand, fine sand, silty sand, and charged sand, which is gonna be this one right here. I don't think there's any reference onto what these are going to be used for, but I think we'll find out. So crafting post cap rewards. After reaching the maximum level of 200 per profession, we can continue to earn experience and gain expertise levels for reward boxes. There are different tiers of reward boxes for all professions. That's kind of cool. So basically, once you hit level 200, there's going to be kind of like a counter. You'll be working towards getting experience towards that, and then once you get that, you'll probably get a reward box. So it'll probably be, I would assume, legendary items, or you know, some good items, maybe like some rare. So for instance, like skinning, maybe you'll get some like fur, some smolder hide, you know, kind of thing. So I think that's kind of cool. I like the idea of that, because at me being a high level skinner and being like a leather worker that's selling a lot of runic leathers, basically, it kind of sucks that I'm mining, like, I don't know, I'm pulling out like 3,000-4,000 iron hide in a run for, you know, to get 30-40 smolder hide and then some scar hide on top of that. So it's like I have all this iron hide. I pretty much usually just sell the iron hide, but it'd be kind of cool to get a little bonus too for, you know, putting all the XP into there. Some new UI elements. Unsure what this is for. This might be for the mini map. I'm not too sure. I saw some videos about mini maps and stuff like that. So interesting. Not too sure what that's going to be for. Loading screen rework. Don't think that really matters a whole lot. We get. Oh man, this thing's pretty long. So recipe known, holiday event, winter. Oh, holiday winter event. Okay, so seems like there'll be a winter or holiday event. There are some files in the event general system, calendar, event stop, winter village, as well as a special resource event called Glamite Ore. That's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. I think having like events like this are crucial. Kind of makes the world feel alive, right? Changes things up. So it looks like they're going to be adding a new like little village for the winter, just for this time period. It's kind of cool. I like to see that. So I assume it's probably going to go away. I don't know where this is going to be at or what we're going to see there, but I'm sure there's going to be some season specific items that you could buy there. So periodic rewards. I don't know if this will be the new localization tab. Okay, nothing too much. It looks like they're just going to be adding some sort of daily login reward. So some challenges, nothing too there. Random encounters. There are new 2 data sheets for it. I don't know what this could be. Some random enemies without static spawn position. I think random encounters are going to be world events, kind of situation world event bosses that will kind of spawn in wherever, and you can help take it down, kind of a situation. That's how I see it. Otherwise, they could have random quest lines be kind of random, you know, obviously random, and then you stumble across them, you can do them, kind of a situation. New weapons. We already know a lot about these new weapons, but they give us some looks of, you know, the club mace, the great club, the pistols, the great sword. All these I don't think we'll be seeing for another year, or not, maybe not another year, but you know, months down the road. 'Cause I think right now it's going to be the gauntlet first, and then after that from there. So new skin types. Obviously this is going to be from the shop. I don't know how I feel about them as of right now. I think they're kind of cool, but I don't know if I'd really spend money on it, but regardless. However, some of these new skins for like the Azov staff are pretty dope. Like all of these are really cool looking. The only downside is you don't really see them a whole lot unless like you're doing fishing. The fishing pole you see a lot. So this dragon one is pretty cool. I really like this. This is really dope. A lot of these are just really cool, you know what I mean? I like these. It's just like the downside is, I don't know, you don't see them too much, but I do like them. I think they're kind of cool looking. So, and then we start going into the armor skins. This horse armor is fucking fire. Like, I want this armor. This is really cool. I dig this a lot. You know, then you get your regular bard and then RPG rogue. Obviously, these skins, I would like to see be able to change the colors on them, to use dye, to kind of change it up a little bit, because I can think of some cool color combinations with this. Even this, you know, making it more black and purple or something like that would be kind of cool. And then a lot of these we've seen before for the most part. None of these are very new, so nothing too crazy to go over. For the fishermen out there, there's a new source Twitch drop going on over there, which is kind of cool. This one is really cool looking too. I really like this one. This is a really cool cool armor piece. I like the look of that. Again, they'd like to change the colors on it. This one is interesting. This is a very interesting look. It makes me think of like Star Wars in a way, like those man, you Star Wars fans are gonna kill me out there, but the guys in the desert, oh man, they have like those kind of eyes. I forgot what they're called. It's been a while, alright? It's been a while. But basically, it's just a bunch of new skins. This one, frozen weapons. I think this is going to happen during the winter event. These look pretty cool. I like the look of them. And just more weapons. I think, oh, there's going to be a lot more new emotes. I don't know how I feel about the emotes. I like the emotes, but I don't know. I don't really use them a whole lot, so it's kind of like, eh. Fireworks, so I'm assuming you're going to be able to start activating fireworks, which is kind of cool. A snow angel, I think that's actually really cool. A snow angel. Some new housing items, so this is definitely more of a fancy like castle vibe I'm getting from this. Some winter pack stuff. Oh, look at this bunny. I know Reigns, if you're watching this video, I know you're gonna love that one for sure. You get a little bit of an elk, Lunar New Year pack, some Legion items, foods and drinks. So they could, oh, food and drinks. Interesting. Okay, so they're going to be giving some food and drinks some new skins, or they're going to be adding items for the holidays, which is kind of cool because I can see some like holidays themed dishes, right? So that's kind of cool. I dig that. Some plants. Plants. I wonder if they're changing the looks of these plants, or these are plants for your house. I doubt they're adding like a farming mechanic, but if you could add these items, that's kind of cool. Add some sunflowers and stuff, some curtains, decor, new icons for dyes. So these are all the new icons for the dyes. It looks like some new lore. There are new lore entries and something new. Icons called ancient glyphs for the journal. There are 26 icons so far. Ancient glyphs. It'd be kind of cool if you gotta do some sort of like translating or something. That'd be kind of cool. So a bunch of lore entries. I think we're nearing the bottom here. Fishing perks overhaul. So they adjusted the perks location. New purple potion icon. So they just changed some items here and there. Some trophy stuff. Or missing icons for house items. Got them. Some trophies. Alright. That was quite the drop, guys. That's quite the data mine there. What do you guys think? Is there anything in there that you really stand out to you? What do you guys think about the new area, the new items, the resources that are coming? What do you guys think about this data mine? I'm excited. I think we're probably still not going to see some of this stuff hit till end of the year. I think the winter update's probably going to hit in the next couple weeks. Probably when the the server merges start to happen. I think you would probably see it there because they're going to want the winter update to probably hit right around December and then probably go until January, February. Would be my guess. For a couple months. But regardless, I'm excited, guys. I hope you guys are too. If you guys like this video, like this kind of content, hit that like, comment, subscribe down below. Always appreciate it, guys. And until next time, guys, peace.